And welcome to LFC Focus. So the news has finally arrived that we have all been waiting for. Liverpool have agreed a 66 million, yes, 66 million world record fee with AS Roma to bring Alisson Becker, the goalkeeper that we've all been desperate to sign, to the club. It was confirmed by Paul Joyce today, later on by James Pearce as well. It's been floating around in the Italian media early on in the morning for a while, so it's definitely true. I think we can safely say it's time to get excited now. I mean, the only caveat, which was provided by Paul Joyce in his tweet, which confirmed the news, is the fact that, you know, there is nothing to stop other clubs agreeing the same deal with Roma. Obviously, I think in reference to Chelsea and their potential battling with Liverpool for the signature of Alisson. And, you know, Liverpool are essentially the first to agree it, which means we now have permission to speak to the player, which is the most positive thing, because, I mean, at the end of the day, even if Chelsea do come in and, like, match our offer or anything like that, the fact of the matter is now a deal between the two clubs has been agreed and Liverpool have the opportunity to speak to Alisson. I think the fact that we've put this money forward in the first place and we've gone big on Alisson, to me implies that we already know he wants to join the club, and we already know that he is enthusiastic about the project, and hopefully, you know, personal terms will be thrashed out fairly quickly. There are already, you know, rumours, not necessarily official reports, that Liverpool have got Alisson on Merseyside already. He's already, you know, the medical is all set for him and stuff like that. So this is really one that could start to gather pace incredibly quickly now. And who knows, potentially even if everything with the medical and the media duties and stuff goes smoothly, we could be getting a 9 PM announcement tonight. I mean, how brilliant would that be? So yeah, there are those couple of caveats there. It's still always possible that another club could come in and steal him from under our nose, but if you ask me, I think Liverpool have won the race with Chelsea now. He's spoken with both managers. He's spoken on the phone with Klopp and with Sarri. Both clubs have put like wage offers and stuff on the table. The suggestion in the Italian media was that Chelsea offered 5.5 million euros a year, and Liverpool basically just won up that ever so slightly by offering 6 million euros a year. I mean, if you're worried about that as a lot of money, I think it actually works out as around about 105 or 110,000 pounds a week, which is a pretty good wages for a player that, you know, is meant to be one of the best goalies in the world. But yeah, absolutely fantastic news. Obviously all been confirmed by the big hitters, the sources that we all know and trust. If they're saying it's true, then it almost definitely is true. So yeah, fee agreed, world record fee, by far and away the most any club will have ever spent on a goalkeeper, and hopefully this one gets boxed off soon. And it is absolutely fantastic news. I mean, I think I speak for all Liverpool fans around the globe when I say this is a huge step forward for us. Now, obviously, it does throw up questions about the other goalkeepers at the club. I think when you look at them individually, you're probably saying Mignolet was going to go before Alisson anyway, so he's almost definitely out the door. I think Karius, looking at it now, and almost definitely looking at it before the Alisson deal was agreed as well, I think really the best thing for him, at least on loan, as I've said in the comment section of these videos, is to just go out on loan or on a permanent to another club in another country where hopefully the pressure's just on him a little bit less, because you see the way the English crowds are treating him. He is basically a figure of fun for all of them, the way they all go whenever the ball goes near him and stuff like that. So he just needs to go somewhere where that's not going to happen, because it's only going to get worse if he stays in England, even if he is just playing like League Cup ties and FA Cup ties and friendlies and stuff like that. So I think Karius, probably we look to get him moved on, potentially makes the #1 shirt available for Alisson as well. I think that's probably the shirt that he'd like and the shirt that we'd all like to see him wear. And then I think Danny Ward probably just sticks around, you know. I mean, his transfer stock is hardly through the roof. I don't really see any point selling him, and we need a backup goalie around the club. And if we're losing Karius and Mignolet, Grabara is still very young. He's only like 19 years old or something like that. I'm pretty sure he's younger than me. So, you know, he's certainly not ready to be backup goalie. So I think we keep Ward around, and then Alisson obviously becomes Liverpool's #1 goalie. And I mean, title contenders, anyone? We're starting to look like it, aren't we? We are starting to look like a serious proposition. We've got a really good defensive back line. I think that back four, keep it the same as last season. Maybe introduce some squad depth there. I don't really know what the manager's got planned, but right now, that first choice back four, fantastic. The midfield, we've got about 6 players worthy of playing in the first team now, so we're fine there. The attack is looking pretty saucy. I mean, best front three in Europe, best front three in the world probably. And then, you know, you're bringing Shaqiri in as the backup. Hopefully, I mean, if we bring Fekir in as the backup, that's basically the perfect window. Once we've got that lad in, there are no holes in this squad, apart from, like I mentioned, a couple of places in the back line, in that back four, where maybe you want a tiny bit more depth. But in terms of the first team, and in terms of having a reasonable amount of rotation options everywhere, Liverpool look like not just a really, really good first 11, but a really, really good squad as well. And that is what you need to challenge for league titles. So yeah, Achilles heel, goalkeeper problem? No more, mate. Absolutely no more. Liverpool have signed, well, are hopefully going to sign. They have agreed a fee for one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and if that's not going to make you go to town, hit the drinks and party on through the night, then I don't know what will. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully I'll be back later, maybe even this evening, with the Alisson confirmation, with some gorgeous pictures of him in the Liverpool kit and everything like that. Hopefully everything goes smoothly with the medical and the personal terms and everything like that, and before we know it, he'll be in a Liverpool shirt. But until then, thank you guys very, very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, then hit that like button down there, hit that subscribe button over there if you're new around here. Check out some of the other videos that have been out on the channel over the past few days as well. There's been plenty of Alisson news over the past couple of days. Don't forget to follow at LFC Focus TV on Twitter for all the latest transfer news updates, and I'll be back soon with hopefully some Alisson confirmation. Bye for now.